Yo, it's Winstan here. Blog post episode 23. It's running along now. Things are going nice. I'm really happy with how it's going at the moment. It's hard, like always, man. You have to put in that dedication with stuff. You have to give stuff the respect it deserves. Treat it well, and it will treat you well in return. And that's simply the law of exchange, That's what's going to happen. So today I wanted to talk about food. Big subject. So it might be more than one of these, but we're going to go and we'll see where we end up. Now, I've got a long history in food, working in restaurants as a chef. But I've always loved food, from an early age, and it is nice, preparing stuff for people, and I used to be so into cooking. I used to be so into being a chef. That's all I wanted to do. But that was it, I neglected my life outside of that. But one thing that has taught me is, and it's just always, it always reaffirms my love for food, my love for eating food too. But there's been a change over the last few years for me with food. I used to see it as, you spend all day preparing and cooking all these dishes for the customers, but never taking care of myself enough. And that was bullshit. I used to get way into what I was doing and forget to look after myself. And that's crazy. And that industry is a hard industry. Respect to anyone who's getting far in that industry though. I respect that massively. It's a hard one, and to get far you have to be really talented, like anything. But it is cool, it is sick, but hard fucking graft. It really is hard graft, and it turned out not to be for me. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I am where I am now, because we're right where we need to be. That's what we're cracking on with. But yeah, from an early age I was always cooking, always tasting loads of different foods. My dad was really good with that at a very young age, taught me how to cook, and I think by the age of about 8 I could prepare a full meal. It was a stir fry, start to finish. I could make that shit, thanks to my dad. And from there, when I was about 14, I literally spent my summer holidays watching not like cookery programs, but like serious cooking programs, where it's like with like proper chefs and that, doing real shit online and stuff. And I literally spent that whole summer getting my money, taking that money, going and spending it on all these ingredients, making it and eating it. Often making it for like my parents as well. But I spent a summer just literally cooking and eating, and I got a little bit, I put on a few pounds, and that wasn't good. But I started to learn quite a few things, how to manage time. Not that I fully believe in the concept of time, but that's another time, that's another blog, another time, yeah. That's another blog, we'll do that on. Okay, so we'll leave that for the moment, because I could talk about that for a while. But yeah, I started learning how to manage time, how to multitask, but like properly, properly multitask. Which again is good or bad, depending on how you see it, multitasking. I found, you can multitask and you can do all sorts of different things at the same time. But for me, when you focus in on something and you just focus on that, that's when things start to happen. For me, that's what I enjoy doing. I like to switch in everything and everyone out for a few hours whilst I make some music. Not everyone, but there are obviously other people involved in the process. People's opinion that I really value are part of the process. So as always, keep up the good work, and I'm lucky to have you on my team. Oh, almost stacked it. But yeah, cooking a lot of food a lot of nights when I was younger made me more organised and sort of understand and feel that love for food, you know, like, and that's transitioned into me nowadays. My love for food is different now. My love for food is not about making and creating something amazing and perfect to the taste and texture and all that. It's not about that anymore, you know. I'm not a chef like that anymore, and nah, I don't do that no more. That's not what I'm into anymore. Not for me. But now what I'm into is healthy eating, and I don't mean going mad over the latest superfood or the latest trend. You know, but just eating healthily. Everyone knows what is healthy. Everyone knows, you know this. You know when you sit there and you gorge on loads of food and you eat and you feel bloated and you're really full and you feel like going to sleep afterwards. That doesn't happen with healthy food. I'm telling you. You know it doesn't. Right? You just ate and now you feel tired. It should have the opposite effect. Good food has the opposite effect. So please, look after yourself. It's really important. Really, really important that you do that. You've got to be careful about what you eat. It's got to take time. Can't be an afterthought. It's got to be made a priority. And that's what I changed in my life, and that has been changed enough. You know? And now my respect for food is different. I respect, obviously, the same things, you know. I love flavour and texture and all that, but now it's more about how much goodness is this doing me, and this keeps my mind good. And doing so much, like doing a lot of music, and all, you know, like blogs like this, and you know, exercising, busy schedule, plus working, you know, it's busy as fuck. But taking that time every day, it doesn't even have to be every day if you're clever with it, but making sure you get that goodness inside you, you know, at the right times, on your terms. Like, fucking hell, certain jobs I've worked, you don't get a break all day, but you know, that's like, you sign up for that before you start up a place like that, you know. Hardcore restaurants, when I used to work in them, you sign up for that shit. You know what you're there for. You know, you will get something to eat, but I mean, when you're trying to eat properly, trying to eat real healthy, you need, like, preferably, I'd say 5 small meals a day. Not going for like 3 larger, 5 smaller meals a day. And that keeps everything way more even for me. It keeps me way more like leveled out, more chilled, less worried about shit. You know, because I used to get a bit anxious when I was younger, but as soon as I changed all my eating habits, it was all good. I'm here doing this shit. You know what I mean? You know, and like, that took a lot for me to actually do this. It did in the beginning. Now it's nothing. You know, it's just, it's what I do and it's what I like doing, so that's what I do. It's simple. But your relationship with food is one of the most important relationships that you have in your life. It will literally define how you feel, and it will often define how you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror. You know, we've all been subject to that, not being fully happy with the way we look. All the time, some of the most beautiful people do it. You know, some of the most beautiful people out there don't know how lucky they are, but still don't think we look right. Anyway, I don't know what's that, you know, what's up with that? Is it the media? Is it these new images that we have to be held to such high standards all the time just to fit in? Like, you know, I do work out and I've been sticking to a good schedule, but if I rocked up with a fucking 6-pack, like tattoos all fucking over me and shit, I'd be more appealing, right? But there's a part of me that says, fuck that, you can get a long way with looks, I tell you. You know, it's fickle industry, music industry. It really is, and anything entertainment wise is fickle behind the scenes. That sort of shit happens all the time. You know, believe me, some of the biggest people you know out there have been subject maybe to being told to do this, do that for their image and stuff. It's like the change in times. Like everything, like body image is different now. Like gyms are the most popular I've ever been. And I'm not saying we shouldn't exercise, but I'm saying that's what you want to be doing. Exercise is great, but is it the message in terms of how you should look is not so great, because everyone has different sort of bodies, and they all change differently. It takes certain people longer to do things than it does others. I mean, it's not easy, man. Like, it's hard shit, but we get there, and your relationship with food will change that. You can go to the gym and you can work out like a fucking champion, but you won't get there if the diet doesn't match. And it's the same thing when you're trying to do something, like really put your all in something, whatever it is. That can be going to the gym, that can be doing something artistic, something more like creative. It can be, it can just be how fucking passionate you are about comics. It can be that. That's cool. Whatever you're into, whatever you feel good about, do that, whatever it is. But food will affect all them things. If you're not eating right and your mind's not right because you haven't had that nourishment, then literally you're not going to reach your full potential. You're just not. And I guarantee you look at all these people at the tops of your field, whatever it is you want to be doing, then people who inspire you to like do more and to want to do more, I guarantee you they ain't eating shit. I guarantee you they are eating damn fucking good. And that was one of the first steps for getting on this music, like really believing in it and being behind it 100% was hard to begin with, because it's just random, isn't it? Like you go from one day you were a fucking chef and then I was a rapper now. But yeah, I've rapped for years, but not like I didn't do anything with it. It was just like, if me and my mates would have a little rap and then that'd be a laugh and that'd be it, Started training. You have to train like a motherfucker. I rap every single fucking day, and if for some reason I can't, if I'm ill or something, I'll write at least that day. I will write music every fucking day. You have to stay on top of your game. You got to always be training, and you got to up your training and up your training. It's like when you're at a gym, you go up in weights, you go up in reps, you go up in time under tension, all them sort of things. All about the training. Training is number one here. It is key. It is key to being a fucking don at what you do, right? It's everything. And more important, passion. I've always loved hip-hop music. Always loved that shit. And I've always loved good food. But there's so many, like, for example, you are what you eat. Now, you literally are. What you eat goes towards what your body becomes. Your body reproduces cells, and the new cells you have are made up of what you've eaten and what you've drunk over the last, I think it's about 30 days. And so it really, really does affect everything. It affects how you feel, how you look. It's a big one. Food is like food, water and sleep are the number one things you need to keep on top of shit. It's basic survival, but do it well. We're not out, we're not out here just trying to survive. I imagine most of the people who watch this aren't out there just surviving. You know what I mean? It's not that bad for us. It's all good, it's not. And there's plenty to choose from. There's so many places you can get food. You don't even have to. You don't even have to go shopping anymore. You can just order it online in like 10 minutes. You set up an account, you can order your shopping online. Crazy, right? It's that easy. It's that easy, and you can see for yourself the price difference. I spend £45 a week on food while shopping. That includes water, and that will include I antiperspirant and that sort of shit. All them sorts of things. But literally, it is not expensive to eat healthy. It is not at all. It just takes commitment. And I'm not saying every single meal I have is like a super healthy meal. No. But 85% to 90% of what I eat is all healthy. And I promise you, it does amazing things. It really does. So get on that. And there's so much great stuff out there. You know, soon we'll be coming into the season of like strawberries and shit. We all like strawberries, and they're sweet and they're great for you. Get down to them farms that you can go pick your own strawberries and shit, and go crazy and gorge yourself in some fucking dope strawberries if you want a treat. Yeah, that's a real treat. Skip a takeaway and go get some strawberries. That's all good, you know. I know fruit has sugar in it, but it's a different type, fructose, and it's better for you. You get so many more benefits from eating something like that, something so fresh too. The fresher, the better, 100%. The fresher it is, the more live enzymes foods will have, and it's going to be popping off, mate. You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. The eats are going to be good. You can tell I'm getting excited about it, right? But yeah, it's really important. It's something that simply really, really helps me. Eating healthy helps me so much day to day. I used to be like way quick-tempered. I used to be overly self-conscious, and now everything's just slowed down a little bit, just a little bit. And healthy eating, I really feel plays a massive part in that. And regular exercise is great, whatever you like doing. At the moment, I used to run a lot, but I battered my legs proper bad from running on concrete for a few years. But that happens, you know what I mean? Like you do stupid shit. Well, you don't feel like it's stupid at the time, you know, running, and you end up just running too much and hurting your legs. Fucking pissed me off. But so now I started doing a lot of weight training. I'm not expecting to look like Stone Cold Steve Austin after a few months, and I never will. You know what I mean? I don't want to look like that. But yeah, we're going for it. We're going good, you know. And I really enjoy that too. And couple healthy eating with exercise. Recipe for success. That's what I'm saying. Put them 2 ingredients in the pan, boil that shit up, then you understand. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah. But you know, it will only ever be the attention you give it, you know, and it will only get better if you have to set some time aside. It has to be like something important, and cooking stuff from scratch is really important too. You know, it's like a rare skill I find just amongst a lot of people, just cooking something from scratch, you know, so it's healthy, so you know what's gone into it. You know, it's all very well getting a takeaway. You don't know what goes into it, like actually, and there's so much shit in things, so much stuff they put in things to make it more-ish, make you come back for more, but it doesn't quite fill you up. You know that feeling like we have a McDonald's or whatever, right? And you'll smash like a couple of double cheeseburgers and some fries and shit, and you'll go crazy on the sauces too. But then an hour later you're like, yeah, I'm hungry again. And it's not because I'm high all the time. But you know what I mean. I like eating. I do eat quite a lot, and it's fucking awesome. I enjoy that shit. But you know, I'm telling you, people at the top of their fields are eating healthy. I guarantee you. Well, I don't know them personally, but you know, I look at things and I study shit because I have to. I have to study people like that. You know, people who I respect and people who I aspire to be like. You have to study that shit if you want to go there. You gotta learn from people, you know. You don't know everything. Like you really don't. Like, nah, not at all. I used to think like that. I did. And then coming into music, into a new industry, into a new game, really, I felt like a bit more humble. You know what I mean? It was nice. It was time. You know, I felt I was ready. I felt I was ready to do something. I've always had this feeling from when I was really, really young, that I was meant to like get up and do something, like something dope, you know what I mean? Do something that meant a lot more than just what I could get out of it. you know, something that would help people. And you know, we're heading in the direction we're going that way all the time. Constant momentum. But that's what gets shit's done. Constant attention, constant momentum. You know, like a little ball that's always slowly just gathering momentum. And a few years down the line, that thing's a fucking beast. That's how we got to do stuff. But yeah, I mean, also food is a great time for people to get together. You know, loads of people go out to eat and have a great time, and loads of good nights, like with your family, are spent at a table eating, having a laugh, having a few drinks too. It's all good, but there's no reason that the food on your table can't be healthy and can't be good for you, because we all need it. Yeah, there's no if, buts or maybes about that shit. We all need to be eating healthy. We all need that shit. And I don't mean taking a million random weird supplements and stuff like that. I'm not into that. Protein powder as far as I go. You know, all these crazy random juice diets and stuff like that, I'm not fully behind them. I think they're a bit too... The results are... I'm not saying the results aren't good. I'm just saying it's so quick. It's quick. Things don't happen that quick. You know? And if they do, often in my experience, when something happens so quickly, or when something goes up so quickly, it comes down quickly too. And, you know, highs and lows. Something I've learned. I feel that, you know, dropping a lot of weight in about 3 months by just drinking a lot of juice, I don't know, like, your body doesn't get the same digestion. You're not chewing, you're just drinking, so your body, you know, you're not telling your brain that you're eating so that you're full. There's something weird about it for me. But as you know, each to their own. But anything that makes you lose weight so quickly, I don't think can be that great for you. We're going the wrong way. That's my opinions on that sort of shit. But, you know, if you want to have like a juice or something like that, I know it's not always easy to make stuff yourself. I know it's not always, but make that time to make it yourself. Know what goes into something. And, you know, you can't just be juicing all the time. You got to eat like a good solid foods too. And I know there's a lot of pressure from everything to do things a certain way, be a certain way. You know, and don't worry about all that pressure. That's a load of shit. You don't need any of it. Just look after yourself. Treat yourself with the respect you deserve. Eat that good shit, because you know I'm going to be doing it too. And I'll catch you next time. It's peace as always. Whew!